true. When Toastmasters Polska have been founded, public speaking, especially in English, wasn't that popular. Particularly in English, so people started to mostly focusing on the development, self-development, and on our club, the majority of members were foreigners and highly leveled people from international embassies, international corporation, and banks. That was at the beginning.
And now, some news. Let's squeeze that short 25 years into mere 10 minutes.
Yes, that's true. After years of researchers, historians have finally confirmed that Toastmasters Polska S.A. was not the first name of the club. It was a heavily guarded secret, and it could be a shock for many of you, but our source give a really strong evidence that at the beginning of the club, Toastmasters Polska S.A. was under the name of Warsaw Toastmasters. I know that could be a shock, but we discovered that in newsletter from 1994. This newsletter was called The Speaker's View, and the second speaker's voice, and the second really important fact was that on those time in 1995, our club was named on a full name, Toastmasters Speakers Anonymous. They didn't use the shortcut, and they also had the original independent logotype.
In fact, if anyone knows when exactly the name was changed, I'm willing to hear about later, because I couldn't find any clue about it.
Here you can see on the screen the logo.
New facts emerged after a lengthy investigation into allegedly illegal meetings of Toastmasters Polska S.A. at Staszi's Palace. Events in question took place sometime between 2002 and 2004. One of the club's officers had some connection to Polish Academy of Sciences, which sits in said Staszi's Palace. It was understood the palace became new venue for weekly club's meetings. After about a year of what seemed clearly to be a model cooperation between the parties involved, both members of Toastmasters Polska S.A. wanted to appreciate their hosts with a gratitude letter and a box of chocolates. We went to meet Academy's official, who was taken by surprise. It turned out no one at the venue knew about club's mere existence and definitely were not familiar with their weekly meetings.
An important question had been asked. How could it happen? It turned out that the doorman has been letting Toastmasters member through the Palace Staszica for over the year because he been convinced that they were students from International Exchange Department. So as you can see, it seems like knowing English language can open any door in Poland.
Thanks to some skilled hacker, we have finally been able to spot traces of ancient forms of communications used in the early days of Toastmasters Polska. Now we take for granted things like EasySpeak, Facebook groups and events, and all sorts of messaging apps. Why it wasn't that easy back in the old days. Just imagine, how painful could it be? Scheduling meetings had to be like 25 years ago. Sending handwritten letters via pigeon carriers could possibly take a long time. Well, that dire situation didn't last long, fortunately, only until 1997, when a Yahoo mailing group has been created, giving new quality to the club's communications.
And a little known fact, this Yahoo group still exists, and it had been frequently used for the past members. For about, in 215, there hasn't been a lot of conversation there. Even today, many members have been believed to celebrate thanks to message of this good old Yahoo group. And Just like the rare exhibit, we've been also find an authentic meetings agenda kept in Excel file. As you can see on the screen, this data back of this agenda is 2000 years. It's absolutely precious, original, authentic example. And now you can see and imagine, we are older than the Easy Speak, and this is an Easy Speak grandfather.
I see so many people looking for her names. Wow, that's so amazing. I didn't believe anyone will come that will remember this this particular thing.
This was created by the
And it solved the problem of just last impromptu rescheduling agenda. This new fashion arrived just from the USA. Many young people started actively participated in Toastmasters meeting, not only for public speaking, but also for public dating and seducing. Since 1994, we have recorded several happy couples that just started seeing each other in the club. Probably we have some of them here with us today. Our secret informer told us that during the meeting there have been recorded a lot of marriages, engagements, and also few gay couples. Maybe those people who are here can confirm that Toastmasters are better than speed dating and Tinder.
Now back from the gossips department, back to serious matters. Police have captured the big mafia gang in Warsaw and revealed powerful figures standing behind it. It appears that Toastmaster members have been involved in mafia scheme. They are believed to be playing world-famous mafia games since at least 2005, and that very possible opportunity. Toastmasters seem to love it so much that they used to play at Corpus Christi retreats, at the end of year special meetings, and after parties, basically everywhere and every time. The mafia addiction developed significantly in 2009 during Toastmasters' journey back to Warsaw from Borna Surinovo, where one of Corpus Christi retreats has been held. The need to play mafia was so strong that even before getting into the train, a couple of rounds had been played at the platform. Witnesses say that while in the train, Toastmasters members involved a couple of innocent bystanders into their frolics.
At the same time, some of the confirmed players invented something that is called Mafia Instant. Seeing that more people who are interested to playing more need to do something to squeeze the group of people who wants to play even more. And now it's time for a small riddle for you. Some of the players said the Instant Mafia should have for approximately 4 people. But while the others claim that 5 is absolutely minimum. So this is a topic for you to discuss over the cake. How many players of Mafia is minimum?
I believe it's 5, and yes, there will be cake.
4, of course.
Public speaking, leadership skills, and mafia playing may seem like the main pillars of Poland's first Toastmasters, but let's not forget many other smaller or bigger activities, which became the landmarks of Toastmasters landscape here in Poland and even abroad. Corpus Christi retreats, a traditional June's 4-day adventure that is almost as old as the club itself. Who remembers when the first retreat was organized?
1997.
Yes, exactly, 1997, 23 years consecutive. We had carnival parties in around February, the carnivals. We had summer picnics and the famous bike trips to the picnics. And also we had traditionally more formal Christmas parties that allowed us to sum up the whole year and recognize the most active, devoted, skillful and successful Toastmasters with a broad range of awards and recognitions. But most of all, we're not only Toastmasters, we're not only members, we are truly friends, and we celebrate significant events together: birthday, weddings, baby showers, more birthdays.
I wish to have a birthday today. And of course, the biggest heritage of it all for hundreds and thousands Toastmasters, not only in Warsaw, but also in Poland, is that many different clubs, which still existing today, are conceived by members of this club, by Warsaw Toastmasters. Then, Toastmasters Polska Speakers Anonymous, and now Poland's first Toastmasters. And many of them started their journey here. So, as you can see, this idea brought all of us here together to celebrate this great anniversary. And what at the beginning seems to be like a small step for a man, when our club was started on 20th of July 1994, it appeared finally as a giant leap for the whole Toastmasters community. Big applause for you!
All right, and now really getting serious, because it was funny. It was our attempt to show you a little bit of the club's history, because it's 25 years. But we only been allotted 10 minutes, and we really didn't make it in 10 minutes. And we just imagined that we will show you some of the unusual things, like the thing with the first